welcome back to the Hagerstown Flying Boxcars Flying Boxcast. I am Tom Burtman, Director of Promotions and Merchandise.
And I'm Finn McDonald, Director of Marketing and Social Media.
It's been a while since we've done this.
Yeah, it's been a couple of weeks.
Yeah, the time is just flying. When we got into this thing and, I got in July, Finn right behind me, it's really gone fast. And every day, it's just getting closer and closer. We're at 50 days now at the time of this taping till the start of our season. So, what do you think of that?
It's coming up fast. I was actually talking to one of our coworkers today, and we were talking about how, when we started, we were doing things like the Mummers Parade, and it was a very small front office, and just talking about how far we've come already since then.
I think our consultant group and our general manager and some of the staff members who've been in baseball before, we know how fast this off season goes, and really we didn't have an off season. Once we started, it was just go, and it's been go, and it's the same way. It's every day. It's just go, go, go. We have so much to do. With that said, the stadium is coming along. I think the stadium is looking good. People ask all the time, "Where are you at? Are you going to be ready for May 3rd?" And we're like, yeah. I mean, everything they're telling us at the Maryland Stadium Authority, we're on track. And obviously things happen, but we're on track. Things are looking good, and we've actually both now had the ability to and the opportunity to take a look inside the stadium, and I'll let Finn kind of describe what he saw first.
Yeah, so I actually got to go in there just a couple of days ago, and it was a lot bigger, a lot cooler than I thought it would be, and I already had high expectations for it. So, just going in there and seeing how far they really are, because they're doing a lot of work on the inside right now.
Yeah.
It's stuff that you don't see on the outside, and just going in there, like even seeing the areas that are going to be our offices, our locker rooms, all that stuff, it's great. People can drive by anytime they want, take a look, and they can watch the 24/7 camera that's shot on the stadium. You can go to the Convention and Visitors Bureau that's, I believe, at Hagerstown, Washington County, CVB. Visit Hagerstown or visit Washington County. I forget what it is. Gosh, I hope Dan Spedden, when he sees this, doesn't call me out. But, if you go to that site, you'll see that video. I think it's on our website as well, isn't it? There's a link to it. Yeah. You go there, you see it. There doesn't look like it's progressing day to day. Trust me, there's a lot of activity going on. There's so much to do inside. My first thoughts were, well, not the first thoughts, what I was thinking while I was walking through it, where I came from with the Hagerstown Suns and what we didn't have there. I'm not a big baby, but I got a little emotional because, this was everything that we had ever dreamed about. My coworkers back there, people in this town, political people, people of power always wanted something like this, and now we have it. It's the number one stadium in the country as far as Major League Baseball specifications. It has everything that they want out of a stadium, and I came from a stadium that didn't have anything that Major League Baseball wanted. So it was kind of an emotional moment for me just to think what I'm going to get my hands on and be able to have some fun with. So what was your favorite part of the tour? It was just seeing like the inside of all the suites, the press box, the kind of progress they're making on the rooms that we'll be spending most of our time in.
Well,
so
yeah, that's so cool. But on a non-personal note, you got to admit, if you were just a fan, can you imagine what it's going to be like sitting there in those box seats or anywhere in that stadium watching a baseball game? And just we had a chance to walk around the entire stadium site as well, and all the amenities that are around the stadium is unbelievable. So.
They were telling us even that they were going to have like foosball tables and stuff like that out by the outfield bar. So there will be entertainment all around the concourse.
That's going to be cool. And we're going to be working. Anyways, so that's our take on where the stadium's at. We're 50 days out. They're working hard. They're, day and night. They're working pretty much around the clock, at least 2 shifts I know of. I was in Sunday afternoon in my office. They were over there working at that point. So
they're working hard. Feel free to drive by at any time or check out that video. Getting the link to the Hagerstown, Washington County Convention and Visitors Bureau is on our website. So so we have a new, we talked about our coworkers. Yeah. We have a new coworker, don't we? Well, he just came back from,
Oh, yeah.
We kind of introduced him at the last, well, you missed it because you took I think you were taking a bathroom break, but I actually had him on this show on the last podcast, What's Stryker been up to lately, Finn?
Stryker's been up to a lot. He's been out in the community. He got to visit some new mascots. We put out a post to see if he could meet any of our local mascots last week, and so this week we've been driving around. We went to Warehouse Cinemas. We went to the Aviation Museum, the library, Hagerstown Community College, and just been a lot of fun meeting those people and having Stryker out
People,
there.
You mean mascots? Come on.
Well,
now.
yeah, but also,
People.
we were at Hagerstown Community College, and
what's the name of their mascot? Do you remember?
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye. That's right.
Yeah.
Hawkeye.
Yeah. So, we ran into a bunch of students over there too that were on a field trip up there. So it was pretty cool.
Finn is obviously taking over the social media. That's his department. He's doing a great job with building our social media accounts. I saw the video of Stryker. Actually, somebody texted me and said, "Hey, I know a mascot that we can set the Stryker." And I'm like, yeah, that wouldn't be a good one. But I saw the video and I saw all the mascots at the movie theater and HCC, and it's a lot of fun to see that. It's a lot of fun to see that community engagement, and really that's what this team is about. That's really what a mascot's about. I tell people all the time that I know people are going to say what, but the most important piece of our puzzle is the mascot. I mean, he's a guy that in 10 years we might not be with the team. I hope to be retired in 10 years. But that mascot's always going to be a part of this team moving forward. So it's a huge piece of the puzzle. We're so happy that he made his way back to Hagerstown, is now pretty much going to be the face of this organization moving forward. Super excited about that. Yeah. Some other events that we thought we should cover because we got one coming up here next week, but we just got done doing one similar. Tell us about our night at Amani Brewing.
Yeah, so Amani Brewing had us out there in West Virginia last week or 2 weeks ago.
I think it was 2 weeks, yeah.
Yeah. We went out there. We had raffles. We gave out tickets. We gave out merch. Every hour we got to talk to the crowd, tell them a little bit about our stadium, show them our fly-through video that everyone seems to love. And we had a great turnout. There were people driving out from Hagerstown down the road to Martinsburg. Yeah. So
nice to see that crossover appeal, cross state and see that, because really, I was on the radio station earlier that day, one in Martinsburg, and my point is that our team is not just for Hagerstown. It's in our name, but it's really a community, state, tri-state, county-wide area that we're trying to cover, and everywhere from Winchester to Shippensburg, and all places in between. So it was good to see that. I wasn't there, but it was good to see and hear that turnout.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
What's up next?
Well, we're going to do it again, and we're going to do it here at home.
We're going to do it here in Hagerstown. All right.
We're going to be coming to Cushwa, and we're going to be doing raffle giveaways, tickets, all that. You can come out there, and you can meet us, talk to us with any questions you have. And it's going to be a great night.
Is Stryker going to be there, do you know?
I'm not sure. He might make an appearance.
Is he old enough to be there? I mean, see, that's so strange. He's been gone for so long. But
he's about 80 years old.
He's 80 years old. He sure doesn't look it. God, I hope I look that good. Well, I know I won't look that good when I'm 80 years old. So, yeah, so that's next Friday, not tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're shooting this before the event, obviously. So that's the Friday. What's the date? 23rd?
22nd. And then
22nd.
23rd, we're actually also going to be having an event.
Ooh, busy.
Yep, it's going to be a season ticket open house. We've had such a good response with our season tickets, so we're going to be holding an open house where you can come in, ask us questions, and if you want to purchase a plan, Silver Sluggers, 10 game, anything like that, you can pick your seats right there. That was right in front of the stadium. So.
That was we just had our pick your seat plan for our season ticket holders, and that was awesome. It was great seeing folks that I have met and known over the past 10, 15 years, and coming out, and you see the excitement on their faces, and they know I'm excited, and they see it being built across the walkway there, and you just know that there's such a buzz in this town, and we can sell out certain sections of the ballpark already. We haven't even have a game there yet, so the baseball fans are here. People that are looking for an entertainment outlet are there. So, but we still have season tickets available. Obviously, we have 3. I don't even know how many seats. Trevor Moulton's our ticket guy. He'll be able to answer that question. We'll have him on the show one time. But there's a lot of seats, and there's a lot of seats that can still be bought, and you can get a chance to buy your seat on that day, if I'm correct, and pick your seat out that day. Correct. Yeah. Great way.
It's exciting. It's always nice to have those people come in. I'm sure we're going to sell merch too. So even last time we had a couple people come in that they didn't even have seats to pick. They just wanted to look at the merch, see what was around, and
come
talk
out
to us too.
Come out. We have our kiosks still going strong at the Valley Mall, but we'll have some merchandise there as well. Hats, T-shirts, things of that nature. And speaking of that merchandise, I'm jumping ahead here a bit, but super excited about some new merchandise that came in. Obviously, some new colors of our T-shirt. We try to keep it pretty basic, until we open our team store. We added a few new colors to our current list, but we also started with this awesome Nike dry fit T-shirts. Can you get that? Yeah, well, yes, there we go. If you're not watching this and you're only listening, it really is just form fitting on my. It's our logo, Hagerstown font with the C119 plane underneath it. It's really cool. They'll be on sale here shortly. Online, so you can go to boxcarsmerch.com or go to our website as well. So plenty of new merchandise to come on out and check it out. You have some things you're excited about. I'm excited about. My title is Director of Merchandise and Director of, what's my other title? Director of Promotions, right? Yeah. So we got a promo schedule to release. I know, but these lights are warm. I'm telling you. I'm doing it all. Oh no, we have a promo schedule release here shortly, don't we?
Yeah, it's exciting. We're gonna have a lot of fun nights planned. Some things that Hagerstown probably hasn't seen before.
New
giveaway items, things like that are gonna be announced too. So
new soup for you. No, did I just say that out loud? I gotta be careful what I say here. But that's the hardest part about this job. Obviously, there's so much to do because we're building this team from the ground up. But one of the hardest jobs I have found is trying to keep things secret. We kept so many things secret. We kept our mascot secret. We kept, merch releases secret. We have coming up. We have our promo schedule, which, I'm not letting anything out. I just slipped a little bit there, but I'm not letting anything out. But we also have our jerseys coming up, certainly.
We're excited for that one. They're awesome.
The cool thing is that anytime you can release stuff like that, it just builds up that more excitement. We have 4 jerseys that we're going to be wearing this season as of right now. We do have some specialty jerseys for a couple of events that we have coming up through the year. Again, that'll be released soon. But the 4 jerseys, the main jerseys, a home jersey, an alternate home jersey, which is a more, we're calling it our Sunday jersey, I guess you could say. And then we have our away jersey. So 4 jerseys total. It's gonna be fun. Fans are, they've already they love the logos that we have. We've incorporated those logos into these jerseys. Work them in relation to our hats as well. So, yeah, excited to do that. That's coming up soon. I mean, we've worked really hard on getting those in, and they'll be here soon enough. So, what do you want to do? You want to take a break? You want to move this on? Keep going here? Let's just keep going,
keep going.
Yeah, we'll just keep talking. Jay, you'll be able to edit this later, and, and...
You know it.
We got real quick. We wanted to. The last one we did was kind of
it was a lot going on. It was pretty hectic. We were
Yeah.
doing the whole chamber event down there, and there was a lot going on. We had Mark Mason on. We had our striker on. We had Paul Fry from the Chamber of Commerce. And it was the night after we had mentioned, or we had released our naming rights partner, another thing we had to keep secret for quite a bit of time. Meritus Health. I mean, what can you say about Meritus Health? I mean,
Yeah, I mean, they're the perfect partner for us. They've supported us from the beginning, and they've supported this community from the beginning. They've been here for a long time. They've built up a great connection to the people that live here, and having them on board is also, it's a great thing for us because their views and their goals kind of really align the same way. They really care about the community and part of this revitalization effort. So, the staff there has been great as well. We got to bring a striker out there. They loved it. So we hope to do a lot more with them coming up.
It's awesome to be a part of, them to be a part of us and us a part of them, and because they're the biggest player here in town. When it comes to people's needs, we're entertainment. They're the serious side of things, and they do their job, and to be able to be associated with them, and for the next how many years we get to call it Meritus Park, that's pretty cool. Pretty super excited, and those folks, they're all pretty down key, but they're really super excited about it, and we couldn't be more proud to be a part of Meritus, and vice versa. So. Again, any information you need on that, obviously go to our website, flyingboxcars.com. Not only are they on there, but all of our sponsors, I think, are on there now, right?
Yeah, they are.
You can take a look and see who all the businesses and local groups supporting the Hagerstown Flying Boxcars. Your brand new American, let me get this right. Might have to edit this. Get this right. Atlantic League. Go ahead. It's Atlantic League. Go ahead, help me out.
Professional baseball.
Okay. I see ALPB. I know what it means. I don't. It's funny. Real quick, we can just jump on that. I know we've done it before, and we said we're not going to go back because we want you to watch some of our previous ones. But in case you haven't known or didn't know, we are a member of the Atlantic League of Professional Baseball. It's an independent league. It's not affiliated with one team. We're affiliated with all of Major League Baseball. So any team in Major Leagues can come down and take one of our players. We think it's a great opportunity for our fans to see some great baseball. We have some great players. And speaking of players, wow, we have been signing the heck out of players lately. Mark Mason promised, and I remember, he brought it up a little bit on the podcast last time. But he mentioned in the very beginning that he was going to be aggressive and he was going to find us the best players.
Yeah.
Because he likes to win.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, Mark, this town, it's been a long time since they've had a professional baseball team win a championship. 45 years. It would be really cool in our first year in the Atlantic League of Professional Baseball that we were to win a championship. And he gave me that little wink, and he's put a heck of a team together. Finn, you're one of the first people to get to know who these people are because you get to release that information on social media. Let's talk about some of them.
Yeah, he's been putting together a heck of a roster. Mark has won 3 championships in New York, so not surprised necessarily, but
right.
It's a nice thing to have here. So.
It is, yeah. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he really does. So we've actually announced 13 players now. 7 of them have major league experience.
And 13, we've released their names. Obviously, he has more, but we just haven't got their names on contracts or whatever. Is that what I'm thinking?
Yeah.
And so that'll get done. But the list of names, man, the list of teams they played for.
Yeah, we have Jose Lopez. He's played for the Tampa Bay Rays last season. We have Yuri Perez. He played for not only the Hagerstown Suns, but he also played for the Nats and the Atlanta Braves.
Yuri Perez, he was a superstar with the Suns, man. He was a superstar.
Yeah. And speaking of the Suns, we also signed today Osvaldo Abreu.
My boy, Osvaldo Abreu. Ozzy Abreu. I tell you what, I missed. Ozzy was in the office the other day. I missed him. Ozzy, I hope you watch this, man. We're super excited to have you back in Hagerstown. Exciting player. I remember just a guy who just hustled and just played the game the right way. Led the team on a number of categories, I believe, that year. Great fielder. Great hitter. What were his stats? He played last year. He played for Spire City. What were some of his stats last year? I didn't even take a look.
Yeah, he had
he was
13 home runs.
Yeah, he was double-digit home runs, wasn't he?
Yeah, he had 43 RBIs as well.
So.
He was.
Like,
This is doing good in our league.
Yeah, in our league, professional, so super cool to see Ozzy back. Wow. There's certain players that you remember, and obviously I was with that team for a while, and there's a lot of players that I've been a part of, and Ozzy was a part of that team, and another local legend from Shippensburg. I'm sure Travis will take a look at this. Travis Ott was on that team as well, and I spoke with Travis today, and he's super excited to see Ozzy back. When you get those connections, when there's people that have been here before, trust me, people are going to know who he is. They're going to remember him. They're going to it's just there's certain players that the people of this town, they know those players. So it's going to be super excited to see him on here.
We've had a great reaction really for all these guys. And, they're great players.
They're great. They're not some guys, washed up players. These guys are still trying to get back to the bigs in most cases. So they're doing it right. And great job by Mark Mason. We're gonna have to get him on here again and just give him a standing ovation, I guess, in front of everybody. I saw Los Angeles Dodgers on there. I saw all kinds. I saw the Loons on there. There's all kinds of players we got.
Yeah, and another good thing about this is that Mark has had coaching experience in multiple places. Obviously, York for the longest time, but there's a good amount of players here who have actually played with him or with each other before. So the team already knows each other coming into this.
There's already chemistry.
It's going to be good.
Yeah, with any team, you got to have some chemistry.
Yeah.
And with the, we'll have a spring training. I think our spring training lasts, 8, 9, 10 days maybe?
Yeah, around.
So they'll have a chance, but they're ahead of the game right now because they have played with, as teammates before.
Yeah, and they know that Mark has pretty high expectations. He wants to win.
Right.
And he also expects a lot from them off the field. So he's signing not just great players, but great guys as well.
Right. And it shows you something when a guy of Mark's stature, can get these guys to come here and sign.
Yeah.
And that's a pretty big deal. Super excited about that. First couple of our games are on the road. One of them is against Lancaster, I believe, right? Don't we play Lancaster on the road? No, we play York. And then who? York and
it is then Lancaster.
It is Lancaster. Then you're right. See, I know what I'm talking about. But Lancaster's gone. Lancasters are no longer known as the Barnstormers, are they?
No, they're now the Stormers.
The Stormers.
They're a pretty cool new logo. But
they got a barn in it? Is the barn storming? No barn storming.
Just a bull. But
so a bull is now a stormer. All right, that's cool.
It's pretty cool.
We got a flying boxcar. They got a bull. We're bigger.
Yeah.
So they changed it. They changed their name.
Yeah. They won the last, I think, 3 championships. So
we weren't in the league.
Well, yeah,
we weren't in the league.
We're gonna break that record.
Yeah, we weren't in the league. Remember that. Yeah, this is our first year.
But,
so
they're having their ring ceremony actually opening day when we're actually gonna be there. So hopefully we can.
No, I thought it was York. Who we open up with?
Yeah. But then Lancaster's opening soon is at home so they're doing it then. So hopefully we can put a little bit of disappointment.
Well, maybe we'll just have to disappoint them. Maybe we'll be there. Maybe I'll ask Mark if I can be the bench coach and storm the field or something like. No, I'm not going to do that. But well, that's cool. The really cool thing is that this team and this league is big league. It really is big league. They do it right in this league, and I think the people of this town are going to, and the fans that come out are going to see the difference, and they're gonna be able to tell. Okay, oh wow, they're going to see it on the field. They're gonna feel it in the entertainment, and so it's going to be pretty amazing.
What else do we got to talk about? I guess the fact that opening day for us is May 3rd, so mark your calendars. Opportunity to get season tickets still open. That's going to happen next Saturday, May 23rd.
Yep.
You come out and see us May 22nd, or excuse me, March 23rd, March 22nd. I didn't hear any dings there. There it is. Make a mistake, What do we also want to talk about? We want to throw something else out there? Tell me.
Yeah, so actually something that we've been working on as well. Been keeping it a little bit quiet, but we're planning an event. We've been working very closely with South Hagerstown High School, where the fans are going to be able to actually meet the players, meet Mark Mason, and even have the chance to play on-stage games with them, things like that. So it's going to be a very...
We're not going to lie, and we're not going to sugarcoat it. We're taking a page out of the Baltimore Orioles and what they did recently here and how successful exactly. Minor league baseball and Major League Baseball is just about imitating, making things work. And we saw how, the people responding to that and said, hey, how can we do something like that for our first year? And we got together with the folks at South High. I'm assuming they have, and graciously given us some space. And so you can bring. Is that an all family event, or is that just for kids, or what is that?
So it's open to everyone. It's open to the public, and we're actually teaming up with Envy. It's a program against youth violence, and they're actually hosting an event directly after.
Gotcha.
So our event will be open to the public, and then afterwards we're encouraging kids and families to go over there too, and our players will be there. Striker will be there. And
at the Envy event.
We'll be out there playing games with the kids.
That's awesome.
So
that's awesome.
And
can I guess? I guess I'll probably have to be a part of that too. But not that I would not want to be a part of that. The players will be signing autographs.
We haven't figured that out yet, but I would think so, probably.
Come on, we can't be like the Orioles, no autographs. No, we're going to do autographs.
No, definitely.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to make sure that we make it something special and something memorable. And those guys, they don't mind signing autographs. Folks, the big thing is that these players, they're professionals. They know what this baseball is all about, that it's baseball, it's entertainment. And they'll be signing autographs. We'll make sure of that. I hope I'm not speaking out of my behind on that, but I think we can make that happen. For me, again, keep your eyes out for some new merchandise dropping. Our team store, once it's open, will just be packed with everything you can possibly think of. I've worked hard, and our team has worked hard to come up with some great merchandise. And promo side, the promotions are going to be memorable. You're going to want to be at the ballpark. You're going to want those tickets. So if you're on the fence about getting season tickets, or if you're on the fence about getting one of the senior plans or even one of the kids club, we have a kids club too. Real quickly, what's the kids club? It's called
Boxcar Buddies.
Boxcar Buddies. And for what's the cost of that? $49 or something?
$39. Yep.
$39. They get a ticket to every Sunday game. They get a T-shirt. Is that right?
I think so, yeah.
I think they get a T-shirt. Obviously, they'll get time on the field. They'll have some special moments around the ballpark. It's on every Sunday. Your child 12 and under, is it older than that?
I think it's 12, yeah.
Yeah, 12 and under. All these facts are on our website, so you can go to our website. But and we can't remember everything. I'm old, so. So, check it out. Boxcar Buddies, $39. You get to come to all the Sunday games. It's a pretty awesome deal. Get that done. Get your tickets. They'll go on sale shortly.
Actually reminds me also, we announced today that full season member is a whole nother perk.
Oh, yeah.
Massive perk.
Yeah, massive perk for if you get a full season membership.
You can go to any game in the Atlantic League.
At any game. That means if you happen to be in Long Island, New York in July, and Long Island has a game against the Lancaster Storm. Is it Stormers? Yeah. What is it? Stormers. Gosh, I hope they don't watch this. The Lancaster Stormers. You can go watch that game. It doesn't have to be our game. You can go down to Southern Maryland and watch that game. You can go to, if you're in Lexington, Kentucky, you're over there. I don't know what you'd be over there for. Horses, baseball bats. That's Louisville. So I don't know why you'd be in Lexington, but if you are in Lexington, by all means, you can go to a ball game over there. So, hey. Yeah. What was the other team? Lexington changed their name too, didn't they?
They did. Well, they changed it back to the Lexington
Yeah,
Legends.
fans around here will remember the Lexington Legends. When Lexington Legends shut down as a affiliate, they changed their name to the Lexington Counterclocks. Again, I have no clue what that is all about. But with that said, I'm just being serious. I'm being honest. I don't know. And again, hopefully they don't listen. We'll get some rivalry started, but their podcast versus our podcast or something. But they're now back being called the Lexington Legends. Lexington Legends. So that's kind of cool. So if you're at the Lexington Legends game and they happen to be playing the Hagerstown Flying Boxcars or any team in the Atlantic League, you can go in there for free if you're a season ticket holder with the Hagerstown Flying Boxcars. Wow, what a deal. I'm telling you, thank you very much. That's a great plan. Let's wrap this thing up. We're gonna try to do these things a little more regularly. We just got really crazy these past couple of weeks. As it will continue to get crazy, but we got to make time for this because I love talking. Finn loves talking, and Jay loves ringing his bell. There you go. So for the Hagerstown Flying Boxcars Flying Boxcast, I'm Tom Burtman.
I'm Finn.
And we will see you next time, or we'll at least hear us next time. See ya.